Ronald Heifetz and Marty Linsky are renowned leadership scholars who have extensively studied the concept of adaptive leadership, particularly in the context of organizational and societal change. Their work emphasizes the distinction between technical challenges, problems that have known solutions, and adaptive challenges, problems that require innovative and flexible solutions. Their framework has become a foundational concept in the study of leadership and change management, and it is often referenced and applied in various educational and organizational contexts to guide leaders in successfully managing and leading through adaptive challenges. In their book, Heifetz and Linsky emphasize the importance of addressing various components, including vision, skills, incentives, resources, and an action plan, in order to effectively lead adaptive change. They highlight that omitting any of these elements can lead to various negative outcomes. Let's begin by looking at the importance of establishing a vision for the work. Establishing a vision is a crucial aspect of leading adaptive change in schools, as outlined by Heifetz and Linsky's adaptive leadership framework. A clear and compelling vision serves as a guiding force for navigating the complexities of adaptive challenges and motivating individuals to embrace the necessary changes. We can begin the vision work with 3 questions. Who are we? Why are we doing this? And why are we doing this way? Change is easier when you know where you are going and why it's worth it. In times of change, people can feel lost or uncertain about the future. A well-defined vision provides a sense of direction and purpose, helping individuals understand where the organization is headed and why certain changes are necessary. It helps people connect their efforts to a larger, meaningful goal. When individuals see a positive and inspiring future state, they are more committed to engage in the hard work of challenging existing norms and behaviors. A shared vision fosters alignment among diverse stakeholders. It brings people together around a common goal. And this is especially important during adaptive change, where people may have different perspectives and interests. Adaptive change often involves making tough decisions and navigating ambiguous situations. A clear vision serves as a touchstone for evaluating options and making choices that align with the desired outcomes of the change effort. So now, it is more evident that without a clear vision, confusion results. Now, let's talk about skill sets that are important when navigating adaptive change. The skills are the building blocks for creating the pathway for moving forward with the vision. These are not limited to the skills related to the specific change, but may also include change management skills such as communication, collaboration, coaching, fostering a growth mindset, establishing and building trust. Adaptive changes require promoting resilience as well as flexibility. Professional learning during adaptive change requires skills in adult learning or andragogy, as well as student learning, pedagogy. Technological and problem-solving skills may work simultaneously during adaptive change. These building blocks provide the foundation for safety and confidence, not only in individuals, but build confidence in each other's ability to achieve the vision. So, without the skills needed to achieve the vision, anxiety results. Next, let's take a look at the importance of incentives. Regarding the use of incentives when leading adaptive change in schools, Heifetz and Linsky's perspective is that incentives should be employed thoughtfully and strategically. Incentives alone are not sufficient to drive meaningful and sustainable adaptive change because such change involves shifting mindsets, behaviors, and deeply ingrained norms. Meaningful incentives provide the motivation, encouragement, or other impetus to start. The knowledge that change is needed is not enough. Incentives can be effective in motivating individuals to engage in change initiatives, especially when the change involves a certain degree of discomfort or risk. However, Heifetz and Linsky emphasize that intrinsic motivation, such as a shared sense of purpose or a commitment to the organization's mission, should also be cultivated. An over-reliance on extrinsic incentives, such as financial rewards, can lead to short-term compliance without fostering the genuine commitment to the adaptive change process. As behaviors begin to change, look for ways to encourage these changes in behaviors and habits. Behavior is contagious, positive and negative, so find ways to help spread the positive changes. Incentives can be used to provide a safety net for individuals who take risks and make efforts to adapt, but the broader emphasis is on creating a culture of learning and experimentation. This is what keeps the momentum going. Without including incentives when leading adaptive change, resistance may occur. Resources play a crucial role when leading adaptive change in any organization, including schools. Effective allocation and management of resources are essential for ensuring the success and sustainability of adaptive change initiatives. Adaptive change can require new skills, training, and professional development for teachers, staff, and administrators. Allocating resources for capacity building ensures that the individuals responsible for implementing the change have the knowledge and expertise needed for success. Consider the external and internal human resources available or needed. Are there pockets within the system already highly functioning and moving toward the vision? Investigate what is already working. How do you know it's working? What additional learning may be needed? Resources are also needed to collect data, analyze results, and make informed decisions based on evidence. This data-driven approach helps schools refine their strategies and adapt as needed. Keeping a finger on the pulse of the work includes intentional feedback loops with key stakeholders so that resources for moving the work forward are consistently and readily available. High quality and easily accessible resources help to ensure much lower levels of negative stress. If resources are omitted, then frustration occurs. Action planning is a critical component of leading adaptive change in schools. It bridges the gap between the vision and the actual implementation of adaptive change initiatives. Action planning helps leaders prioritize tasks and allocate resources effectively based on their relevance to the adaptive change initiative. This prevents spreading resources too thin and ensures that efforts are directed toward the most impactful actions. Collaboration is at the heart of the action planning process. Collaboration creates a sense of ownership and responsibility for the change. By soliciting input and involving stakeholders, leaders can tap into their expertise, increase buy-in, and enhance the likelihood of successful implementation. Collaboration harmonizes individual actions with the overall vision and promotes accountability and transparency. An action plan outlines who is responsible for each task and by when it should be completed, and provides the structured way to share information about progress, challenges, and successes with relevant stakeholders. By tracking scheduled tasks and assessing the impact of completed actions, leaders can ensure sustained forward momentum toward the vision. Without an effective collaborative creation of an action plan, the work either stalls out or it doesn't have a successful start from the very beginning. Notice, too, that the diagram or framework can be read from the right to left as well. If your group or team is experiencing any of those negative effects, then reevaluate if the specific components are in place. Change is difficult. Leading adaptive change in your school may positively impact teaching and learning in your school for years to come. Intentionally focusing on creating a vision, identifying and building skill sets, providing meaningful incentives and resources, and following an actionable plan ensures that the change process is strategic, organized, and inclusive, while also providing mechanisms for adaptation and accountability. Collectively, they are crucial for school leaders seeking to navigate the complexities of adaptive change and achieve meaningful transformation of the school's culture for learning. If you would like more information about leading adaptive change in your school or district, I would love to be a thought partner. Contact me today. Thank you.